People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube. People are elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located Purple Butterfly soaps.myshopify.com. My blog Purple Butterfly people.blogspot.com. And I was going over my old videos. There was a video I was looking for, and it was marked private. It involves my daughter. Her car blew up a couple of years ago, and I videoed the aftermath, and she said she didn't want that scene, and she couldn't look at it, so forth, so on. 8 years later, she wants to see the video. And I have over 2,000 videos, so basically it was looking for it, and I was like, oh yeah, that was marked either private or unlisted. So I did a search for private and unlisted. I'm thinking it's gonna be like the only one or two videos that popped up. There's 47 videos. It's like, really? Who knew? Some of them involves the soaping, and apparently I thought they were public and they were not. So I went ahead and started marking those public. What I didn't anticipate was, even though some of these videos were made 8, 9 years ago, they're all being posted as if they were today. So before I release any more to be public, I'm going to go through and type in the date created, so that way there's no confusion. Because when I went ahead and marked the video, that my daughter said keep private, as public, because she said she wanted it to go ahead and be released, it listed it as September the 3rd of 2023 instead of 8 years ago when it happened. So I went back, checked the dates, and I even typed in this happened 8 years ago, so that way there's no confusion. But yeah, I'm going to release all those videos that were marked private, apparently accidentally. That was during the time I had the strokes, and certain dots didn't connect at the time. So even though I recovered well, there's little things that, got forgotten, like public, private, unlisted. That was supposed to be private. That was supposed to be unlisted. That was supposed to be private. This is supposed to be public. This is supposed to be public. All of these are supposed to be public. So, yeah. But I noticed that on the list where my videos are, and all my videos are numbered. So instead of being in sequential order for the numbers, they're all showing up now. And you could look at the numbers and tell, okay, that's out of sequence, so that's an old video. But just in case somebody went, wait a minute, this is the explanation for that. In the meantime, I was going to do a batch for, if you go through YouTube on your computer, you can actually batch a group of videos as private or a group of videos as public, so forth and so on. But before I do that, I figure go ahead and type in, because the creation date is actually listed on the video, but the moment you mark it as public, the date becomes default as the day that you clicked it as public. So I'm gonna go through and type in the date those videos were actually created before I batched them as all public. And then there'll only be like 5 videos that are private, and that's on purpose. And there's 2 videos that are unlisted, that's on purpose. But those 42 videos that were marked private accidentally, those will all be seen now. So yeah. In the meantime, I got 5 things of lard. I got 9 pounds of shortening. I have some cocoa butter on the way. I have some mango butter on the way. I just put in an order for refills on all my most popular scents. I chose some new scents. I have literally run out of inventory. I only have like 150 bars of soap left in the house. So it's time to make new soap. Hey! Yeah, I had slowed down on making soaps for the simple fact that I had no place to store the soaps, especially the soaps that would be cold processed and needed to be cured, because this is a small apartment and I already had a box of soap there, a box of soap there, a box of soap there. If you look over here, all of those are boxes of soap. Some of the boxes are now empty, so it's time to make more soap and fill them right back up. So that's going to be fun for me. I just thought I'd let you in on everything, people. You are now up to date, and I have some soap in the process. I was going to make soap yesterday, but the grandson came over, so basically that went into the planning stage, because I do not make soap when the baby is here, because I'm dealing with lye and exact measurements, and he's a bundle of energy and he does not sit still, and those two equations do not equal safety. When I make soap, I have on safety equipment, I have on long sleeves, usually, sometimes I don't. I have to have on shoes, I have to wear face protection, etc., etc., etc. And then when the baby's here, the baby's being a baby. And he's a curious little 3-year-old. So, yeah. When I know the grandson's coming by, I don't soap. If I'm in the process of making soap and I get a call that he's coming by, I have to put everything up. So, yeah. I basically took out the tablet so he'd be entertained, and I put my soaping plans on hold, wrote down what swirl I want to try, what scent I want to go with, and so forth and so on. So that became the soaping for the day, was the planning stages, and yeah, it is what it is. So now that I have today, which is Sunday, and tomorrow, which is Labor Day, and a couple of days to myself, I'll be making soaps. When the baby is present, I don't make soap. So, yeah, it is a good life. I can make my own schedule and all of that stuff. So, you are now up to date. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to, well, y'all forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now.